Hey guys, what's good? This is Andre and today I want to review a few different picks with you guys. I want to look at NatGas, gold, wheat, Bitcoin, and then a stock pick for this week. Guys, before we jump in, thank you so much for all of your likes. Truly, every single like helps my channel so much since we're still a very small one. I want to start with NatGas here, but before I do, guys, we have just finished posting our weekly watch list on Patreon. It's available to all of our Patreons. Go in there and feel free to take a look. Last week we nailed, I think, 8 out of 8 picks that we had. Obviously, not every single week works the same, but hopefully we have a bigger than 50 to 70% win rate. Feel free to again check those out. Now with NatGas, guys, what a weekend, what a crazy weekend. I'm not into geopolitics, not at all actually, I pretty much hate it. So I'm just gonna focus on price action here, guys. As expected, NatGas gapped up right against the top end of our channel here, right against that trend line. It ate out of that supply zone that we have overhead here, and now it's heading down. It actually closed the gap that it had formed pre-market. It's interesting to see where it goes from here. As I expressed earlier, I would love for it to retrace back into maybe 2.4, maybe 235, but I'm not confident that it will. I'm patient, however. I don't want to short this from here, and I don't want to long it from here either. If I'm being completely honest, I'm just gonna hold and hope and see what's going on. I have no positions here. I would probably enter a break above this channel on a retest from above, but I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Now moving on here, guys, gold has actually played exactly according to plan so far. It opened up with a gap higher today. It closed the gap intraday, and now we are trading up again. As I posted on Twitter, and please check us out on Twitter, if we want to take gold seriously, it needs to recapture the $1940 area, and then let's see what happens from there. I would love for it to break above that area, retest it from above, and then head higher. But again, let's see how it goes, guys. I did send out signals on Patreon when gold was at 1910. We are now in a couple of longs here, so let's see what next. Now, in terms of what will happen with wheat, guys, I actually had somebody reach out to me on Twitter the other week asking me if wheat was a good buy from 725. I had answered that if you have a strong stomach to see the move play against you up until 760, maybe 790, maybe 800, sure. But as you guys can see, we are heading higher here, and I still wouldn't enter this short for now. I'm still patient with this. I want to let it go. I think it's still got a good bit of headway to make here before it can head lower. Next one to review here, guys, would be Bitcoin. And honestly, with Bitcoin, I'm a bit torn here because my bias is to the downside with Bitcoin, but I think that we have broken above and reconquered this 30,000 area. So I think we are going to probably go higher from here. Now, I've got a couple of these anchored VWAPs drawn in from a long while back. But really, I think the first kind of serious support or resistance rather area that I see on the chart would be roughly at 34,000. So there's a lot of headway to make. Maybe we find some resistance at 32,000, but I'm not short, I'm not long, I'm simply watching this one. I thought I'd share a couple of thoughts for any of you guys that are interested. Now, the one setup that I want to show you guys that we've shared today, just so you can get a taste for the usual things that we share throughout our Patreon, was this short setup on Phillips 66, guys. This is obviously an oil gas company, and I think we're heading lower here. We actually broke below this pretty significant area, roughly at 90 bucks, 91 bucks, and we took this one short and are now hopefully heading lower. We've got a pretty strict risk to reward ratio here. It's a 1-to-7, which is absolutely tremendous. So if it works out, that's fantastic. If not, we're gonna see about our other trades. But as long as you guys keep your risk to reward ratios as juicy as this one, it's hard to fail if you're not, like, if you're patient and your entries are realistic. You're not just kind of throwing things at the wall and thinking that you've got a really great risk to reward, but you've actually got a crap trade. Now, guys, I want to wrap this up by saying that we post so much really valuable content on our Patreon. Try it out. You can always cancel, but this is the last week when you can get it for just $5 a month. We are sunsetting that tier. If you want a trial, check it out. If you're more serious about what you want to trade here and actually want to make some money, check out the $50 tier. I think that's definitely the best value for the money. Thanks so much for checking in, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna catch you next time. Take care.